On this video, we are going to make our second map, which is the one we created to teleport to into our main map, because we have created some stuff that pretty much goes with the story or semi-story that we're creating here. So what I did is I just opened up the Forest 01 map. I'm gonna save all. And this is going to be my starting point. We can change that later. And what I did is I added a copy of the portal blueprint. And what I did is I set it up so that instead of taking me to forest, now it's going to take me to the next level, which I call the Dark Mines. Now, once we have that, if we want to make sure that everything is okay in the portal, and in the event graph, the only thing that we changed was the name of the level where it's going. Now for the portal key, the flower in this case, that one, once you have it set up, which I actually placed all the way back here, once you have it set up, you have to make sure that on the details panel, you make sure that for the portal reference, you select the portal door. Now, I created this kind of area. So what I did is I modified and flattened a little bit. And then I added rocks to make a space. And then like a kind of tunnel that we can keep decorating later on. And so just so you can see, I'm gonna play from here. And so if I go in here, this is where I'm going to find the key. So I go, and we're going to add some things in this area. So it's not that easy just to get the key. So we get the key. We go out back to the portal. And it's going to take us to our new level, which is going to be the Dark Mines. Here we go. Now the portal, it's on this side. Let's go find it. And it's right here. And we're gonna go in. There we go. This is gonna be where our Dark Mines are going to be. So in case you're wondering, what I did is I placed everything that we have done so far, including the fairy that gives you the message. And so for that one, if you take a look right here, fairy spawn, it's by a bush, and it comes out and it says, you know, the message. So let's try this one here. So I'm wandering around, and then
the flower is the key.
The fairy tells us that. Well, I don't like the lighting so much. We're going to work with that later on. But so far, the mechanics are working. Then we're going to have to find or add our weapon, which is not going to be that easy. So what we can do is we can actually add the weapon right by the caves. So right here, we can add the weapon so that our character can pick it up, because every level is going to be is going to disappear. So let's go back to our content, the blueprints, and then we're going to select the weapon right there. Let's see, is it? And let's kind of make it so that it is by the rock. Let's see, how's that looking? Okay, like that's good. Okay, so we're gonna try it, play from here. Here's a weapon, and we pick it up. There we go. Now we're gonna swing. Okay, it's still swinging. Perfect. Now, for this area of the map, what I did is I went to the landscape mode. And on the landscape mode, for sculpt, what I did is I click shift and then click so I could flatten this area. as much as I could. Then what I did is I went back to the selection part and I added rocks, and all of these rocks I added them from the free assets that you get every month. And by the way, don't forget to pick up the new ones that just came out. Last month we got a character. This time we're getting some other stuff, so make sure that you get that stuff and you can easily just import those things in here. So far this is what we have. Our game is taking more shape. Later on we're gonna kind of add water, an enemy, all that good stuff. We're gonna give it more purpose. Well, thank you for watching and see you next time.